Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my today's video, we shall learn how to solve limiting reagent problems. So what does limiting reagent means? It is a reactant which is completely consumed during the reaction and limits the amount of the product formed. If a reaction is given where we know the reactant and the product, here is that the reactant should be completely consumed and there should be no excess amount should be left out. Then we call it as a limiting reagent. There are 4 tricks. So to find which is the limiting reagent and to find what is the amount of the product formed, there are 4 tricks. The first trick is that we need to write the number of the moles of the reactants in the products which is given in the question. The second step is that we need to write the stoichiometric coefficient, means if the reaction is given, we need to write the stoichiometric coefficient. And the step 3 is that we need to divide 1 by 2. Whichever the number of moles and the stoichiometric coefficient, we need to divide it. The step 3 is that the one which has a minimum number is the limiting reagent and the maximum is excess reagent. The step 4 is that to find the product in the question, if they've given we need to find the product of or C or D, we need to use a mole analysis. The first problem is 3 moles of A reacts with 18 moles of B. Calculate the number of moles of C formed. We need to do. So the first step is we need to write the number of moles in the given question. 3 moles of A, 18 moles of B and C, we need to find it. And what are the stoichiometric coefficient of A? That is 1, B that is 2 and C that is 1. And we need to, the step 2 is that we need to divide A by B, means we have to divide this. Now what is the number of moles and that of the stoichiometric coefficient? 3 divided by 1 and 8 divided by 2. You will get as 9. And 3 and 9. And in the step 3 we know that the number which has a minimum number is a limiting reagent, which is a maximum number is an excess reagent. Here B is an excess reagent. B is an excess reagent and 3 is a limiting reagent. Means here A is a limiting reagent and B is an excess reagent. To find the number of moles of C formed, we need to take a format for the A, means if 1 moles of A forms 1 moles of C, 3 moles of A forms how much? Means how much it forms, that is X we have taken, X is equal to 3 you will get. So the number of moles of C formed is 3. We shall see the next question. Problem number 2. 56 grams of nitrogen reacts with 30 grams of hydrogen to form ammonia. Calculate the number of moles of ammonia formed. Here we will write the equation first. N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. So this is the equation. The first step is that we need to write the number of the moles in the given question. And we don't know what is the number of moles. Just they have given the mass of a particular nitrogen and the mass of a particular hydrogen. To find the number of moles, we know the formula, that is given mass divided by molar mass. What is the given mass of nitrogen? Given mass of nitrogen, that is 56 divided by mass of nitrogen is 28. Means for 1 nitrogen mass is 14, for 2 nitrogen it is 28. 28 ones are, 28 twos are, it is 56. So number of moles of nitrogen is 2 and number of moles of hydrogen is, that is 30 grams divided by 2. Means for 1 hydrogen the mass is 1 and for the 2 hydrogen it is 2. And the number of moles of hydrogen is 15. And we will write what is the number of moles, that is 2 moles of nitrogen and 15 moles of hydrogen. And we need to find the number of moles of ammonia formed. That is the question. And what is the stoichiometric coefficient of nitrogen? That is 1, hydrogen 3 and the ammonia is 2. And now we have to find which is the limiting reagent. In order to find the limiting reagent, we know the step, that is we need to divide this by, means the number of moles divided by stoichiometric coefficient. 2 by 1 and here 15 by 3. 3 ones are, 3 fives are. Here 2 and 5, that is this is nitrogen and this is for hydrogen, right? Here then in the step 3 we know that which is a minimum number, it is a limiting reagent. Here which is the limiting reagent? Nitrogen is a limiting reagent because it has a minimum number and hydrogen is an excess reagent. So in order to do the mole analysis, we need to take a limiting reagent And now if 1 mole of nitrogen gives rise to 2 moles of ammonia, 2 moles of nitrogen gives rise to how many moles of ammonia? So the answer is X is equal to 4 moles of ammonia. 4 moles of ammonia. I hope you completely understood how to solve the limiting reagent problems and what are the tricks to find the limiting reagent problems. There are many steps, or there are many tricks to follow. You can solve in any other method and you can recheck your answer. The answers comes the same. And I hope you completely understood my video. If you completely like my video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.